Now, this topic is brand new to the GCSE. I don't think it's ever been on the GCSE before, so it could be that all the resources you're using are a bit rusty on it. The idea is that you capture some things and you mark them all, then you put them back into the population, and then you capture a few more again. And then from that information, from the amount that you get back that are marked, you can guess, or you can have a really great estimate of the total population size. So it's typical for things that you can't just get all the fish in a lake and just know how many there are. It's just going to be impossible, because as soon as you count one of them, it swims off and you could count it again. And it's impractical to try and tag them all, especially with methods like Capture-Recapture from Peterson that allows you just to calculate it and have some really great estimates for it. Now, the best way of doing it is to know the formula, and the formula is as follows. N, which is the population size, that's what we're trying to find out, is this, it equals M. Now, M is the amount of things that you marked and then released. So on our example here, we marked 4. Times N. Now that little n is the size of the recapture sample, which is 4 here, over little m. Now little m is the amount of things in your recapture sample that were marked. So in our little example here, it's 2. So let's apply this to the question. Let's try and work out what m is. M is the amount of trout that we marked. So we marked 97, so that's going to be 97. N is going to be the size of the sample that we took again, so 60. That's our recapture sample. That's the sample then we took a few days later or the next day. So that's 60. And we're going to divide that by the amount of those 60 that were tagged or that were marked, which is 7. And so all you need to do is just type that into a calculator, which I've got handy. So it's 97 times 60 and then over 7. And now you always get, or you often get like a decimal. So I've got 831.428 blah blah blah. Now it says the number of trout, estimate the number of trout. So we have to have a whole number. So it's just going to be rounded to the nearest whole number. So that's 831